Hello and welcome to a new video on the extra channel, and this time we'll be talking about Camponotus nicobarensis. And my guys, this colony has grown so much since the last time you see them. It's absolutely crazy, actually limiting their growth at the moment. And in this video we're going to just talk about how this colony grew, how I take care of them, the issues I've had with them, and also the fun sides with this colony, because let's be honest, nicobarensis is perhaps one of the best species to get, definitely if you are new to ant keeping, because yeah, they're just very nice. They usually say they don't hibernate, but we'll come back to that later on. But yeah, they are just lovely ants, very active, very nice to keep, very hungry as well. They eat quite a lot, and yeah, their growth is pretty much insane, and that is why a lot of people like keeping them, because they are very simple, they're pretty cheap and affordable, and yeah, they're very easy to keep. So currently the setup is this large static ants outworld. I think the very first one ever. This is it's still holding up, so that's good. And this is the a wooden nest that I had custom made, but it's not really that great. For this colony it is, but that's not something that static ants is going to sell anytime soon. Yeah, so this colony, they have given me a lot of headaches. And once they had a very big escape, which you guys don't know about, and which I also didn't record. But I think 400 workers or something escaped. I still don't know why. I can't remember why they escaped. I don't know why. Well, they escaped for some reason. I think I left the lid off, but I didn't change the protective barrier, and the ants haven't crossed that yet. So I don't know why they escaped, but they escaped for some reason. I think the tube fell out or something like that. Something like that happened. But yeah, they escaped. They moved into the decor of our store, and they all moved underneath a log. And when I lifted up that log, it was just carnage. It was complete carnage. It was insane how many nicobarensis came out of that. And they even took eggs from the nest, and the eggs hatched inside the the decoration. So that was crazy. So this colony has been growing very rapidly, and they are now not being heated, as they are a little bit slowing down, because they also need hibernation. So let's quickly talk about that, about the diapause. So it has been said that nicobarensis does not hibernate. It's even on the static ants website, I believe, that they don't hibernate. But as a lot of people recently have been saying, is that they do hibernate at the place where they are caught. It still freezes, it still gets very cold, which is a clear indication that these ants do have some kind of diapause or winter rest. And that's why you should let these ants rest as well. You can clearly see that there are no fresh eggs, only larvae, which is also a very clear sign that the ants are actually going into a kind of diapause hibernation. Maybe not as long as the European species, but still they are going to have a quick diapause. Okay, I can't get closer than that. But yeah, the colony is doing great. The problem that I have is that this nest is not quite full, because, well, if it gets warmer, the nest is much more full than now. But yeah, it's a little bit colder, so the ants crawl up together a little bit. But the problem I have is expansion. So I have no idea what to expand these ants into, because this nest is already bigger than the XL white tongue, and the XL white tongue is already bigger than the large mesh nest. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with these ants. Yeah, they're just growing very fast, and I very much limiting them on the sugars they're getting, and also on the protein. I used to feed them every day, but I quit doing that because the colony would just grow too large. I normally don't feed the mealworms, but they just recently started, because they are a little bit easier to feed than the rat runners, and a little bit easier to clean out than the rat runners. But are they better than the rat runners? I don't know. They can finish a jelly every 2 days. So every 2 days I have to place in a new jelly. Usually I do it once a week to limit them again a little bit on their intake of sugar and protein, to yeah, to make them not grow as fast because it's crazy. I can attach a secondary wooden nest, but the problem I see with these wooden nests is that they already started to bite out, and you can see that they already made some kind of cavern down there. They still have a very long way to go if they want to dig out, but yeah, it's a little bit nervous. Yeah, I don't know how fast they will be able to dig out, but yeah, they shouldn't dig out, of course. They should just stay inside this nest. And yeah, they also made some trash here and it got wet, and now it's just dirty, and that's also not great. So yeah, now is the question what I'm going to do. I have a couple of ideas what to do, and it all revolves around these white-tongue nests. So my idea is to just, because they will shoot through the white-tongue, just 3D print the white-tongue part, and then basically just have a large printed nest for them, which they can expand. And the nice thing about these nests, I can just stack them on top of each other. I don't see the queen in here. If I look very closely, I think I can find her, but yeah, I don't care that much about seeing the queen constantly. So I think it's better than yeah, just stack nests, and it will also save much on space. It will also need a bigger outworld as well. What I'm going to do with that, no idea yet. But yeah, that's the current situation of the nicobarensis. They will need some more time to fill up this nest, and in the meantime I will construct the yeah, I don't know even what to call it. I also think it's not going to be a product or anything. It's just a temporary solution. But yeah, if they start exploding and exploding and exploding, then I don't know what to do. Perhaps I will get rid of them. I don't know. Because yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of ants to showcase to the people, and this is kind of the max I want to go. I don't want to have 10 nests next to each other with one colony, so that's not something I personally like. So yeah, I have no idea what to do with them. But this is the nicobarensis, and this is also the video. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any questions about this colony or things I didn't tell you, or you need tips or advice, let me know and I'll answer them in the next nicobarensis video. And yeah, it's nice to see that some people are subscribing and that this small channel is also growing. So thank you so much, and we'll see each other the next time. Bye bye.